It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And our coverage tonight at the American Airlines Center, where the Dallas Mavericks will be going up against the Atlanta Hawks. For the Hawks, it's been all about winning games right now. They've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. Tonight, two teams that have been very hot as of late. Shaq, when you're facing a team that's been on a tear, what's the best way to disrupt their rhythm?
So you got to identify any kind of weakness and attack it, Ernie. You got to attack it relentlessly, like a pit bull bite.
Wow.
And you got to play good defense all the way through the clock.
Well, that was nerving. But great rebounding, gives you extra possessions. You just have to capitalize on mistakes. What is he doing?
I wish I had an answer for all the times you've said that.
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. The crowd is assembled at the American Airlines Center looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And, of course, DeAndre Jordan. He'll miss his rebounding in the middle.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kev. Well, Rick Carlisle is a coaching graybeard. He's entering his second decade as coach of the Mavericks. He led them to the franchise's first and only title in 2011. Now, Eric Spoelstra lost that series to Carlisle, and he says of him, he's a Hall of Famer, a trailblazer as president of the Coaches Association. We all owe him a great deal. Kevin?
He is a legend. Thank you, D.A. Settling into the new season now, Doris. Some teams really finding that groove and their rhythm. Talk about what they can do to maintain that. Sometimes it's easier to get there, but then to maintain it becomes the real chore.
Right, and that's where coaching comes into play. Guys trying to pull the right string, play the right notes with their teams. And obviously one of the most important things you can have on a night-by-night basis is energy, consistent energy on the defensive end. If you stay in the moment, you focus on the next play. I know 82 games can be a grind, Kev, but if you break it down into smaller chunks, it becomes much more manageable.
Good idea. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, and it's Prince outside at the 3 with Collins down at the power forward. Young and Bazemore team up in the backcourt, and it's Dedmon in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. And Bazemore kicks to Prince, 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Doncic, and count it from 19 feet away. Doncic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now, here's Cantor. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
Yeah, Kev, he was a standout on the backboards that night and got a number of big rebounds.
Now, here's Prince after Enes Kanter's miss. Prince kicks to Young. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bazemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Correa, the pass to Barnes. hits the jump hook.
That's just terrific job by Barnes. In full attack mode, dominating that area of the paint. Go to work, Harrison.
Barea against Young. Kicks it to Collins. There's the dish to Prince. Pass to Dedmon. Bazemore on the wing. Guarded by Porzingis. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Dedmon. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Prince against Barnes. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Great open look there. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure the defenders were anticipating that kick out there, and he wound up with a wide open look on the J.
Here's Barnes. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
You know, sometimes it's about gang rebounding, making sure everyone's in on the responsibility to board it. Let's see if it's more of a group effort tonight.
Here's Barea following the basket by Trae Young. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That one wide left.
Well, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Barea surveying the floor. Prince against Barnes. Over Prince. Barnes can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the pass to Prince. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Barea. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
And I'll tell you, Trae Young, go big or go home. Always gives you 100%, as competitive as they come. And the young fella wants to win so badly, sometimes that emotion really comes out.
And that one falls for Young. And you know, Greg, it's amazing the impact Young makes, especially, of course, on the offensive end.
High-level shot maker, a threat the moment he crosses half court. Instinctive playmaker, just needs to play more within himself and avoid over-dribbling.
And so Young nails them both.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Hawks on D. They lead by 4. Outside for Barea. Clock at 6. Barnes against Prince. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Now, here is Young. He had 31 points in the win against Denver.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And for Trae Young, it's a little unfair that he's already being compared to Steph Curry.
Scouts are always going to look for comparisons. And I'm not saying Young is Curry, but many of the strengths and weaknesses are similar. The size and athleticism, the insane range, and both have that it factor.
And that one falls for Young.
And, of course, all the comparisons to Steph Curry. Young just trying to be the best version of himself. And we've already seen the upside.
Now, here's Barea. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
Really, he exposed a lot of seams in the defense with his passing, too. That assist total was impressive.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, when people talk about Harrison Barnes, Doris, everyone will tell you he's one of the most poised and thoughtful players in the league.
I think some of that was on display during his tenure with the Golden State Warriors. And with this present organization, they basically said, we need you to be a more vocal leader, and he's accepted that challenge.
That's good from Young. The Dallas Mavericks last season could not have been more disappointing, Doris.
Well, you think about management for this organization, Kevin. They had tried to avoid a rebuild. But at some point, every franchise probably has to go through it. And one of the things you must have in a rebuild is patience.
Mavericks trail by 5. Barea with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim. And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
To the inside, Young. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Barea, the pass to Doncic. Offensive rebound and stolen by Prince. He kicks it to Young. Bazemore passes to Collins. Back to Bazemore. Dedmon inside. He's covered by Cantor. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. Barnes outside. Got a piece of it. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Enes Kanter. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up 13 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Good work there as it goes.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they've been aggressive and assertive right from the opening tip. They've seized command of this game. Let's see what happens.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Cantor. 6 to shoot. Berea with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Berea's got his second basket of the night. Here's Anderson. Barnes grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 7. Now here's Powell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Barnes against Anderson. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Now, Kevin, that's about the length and determination of Justin Anderson. It really makes him a handful to cover in the painted area.
Back to Berea, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Hawks leading by 7. Carter kicks to Anderson. Passes it to Lynn. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Anderson against Berea. Pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Lynn, and Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Berea. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the game. Lynn finds Len. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's the craftiness of Jeremy Lin. Explodes to the cup. Really good mixing of speeds.
Now Berea. He has 7. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
Now here's Anderson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Dishes to Collins. To the paint. The kick out to Anderson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Barnes looking around. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Lynn the pass to Len. Back to Lynn. The teardrop falls in. Lynn's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Berea kicks to Barnes. 1:56 left to play in the first. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Lynn the pass to Carter. Shoots over Doncic and misses it off the right side of the rim. Over in the corner, Barnes. Another 3 for Dallas.
Gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
The Hawks leading. Lynn dishes to Len. Back to Lynn. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Stolen by Anderson. Right wing. Lynn with it. Last time out he had 14 points. 5 to shoot. And that's going to be a treble. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bucks. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course, Atlanta. They're right in third place now.
And right now for the Hawks, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Carter right side. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Carter missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for Dallas. He dishes it to Barea. Back to Barnes. Over Anderson.
This guy's got potential as a lockdown defender in the NBA. You love the way Justin Anderson moves his feet.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
Lee out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Measure, and there's Porzingis, and it's Doncic in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Kicks to Carter. Over Lee. And it's Carter missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the Summer League as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Kristaps Porzingis standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Hawks. That one misses. And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
And stolen by Prince. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Lynn finds Len. Back to Lynn. It's Prince on the wing. He had 16 points in the win against Denver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Len. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, just terrific instincts right there from Alex Len on the offensive glass. Really impressive.
Outside, Porzingis. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Lynn kicks to Anderson. To the paint. Here's Len. And the layup's good off the glass. Len's got 4 this quarter.
Kev, the broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
Porzingis against Prince. Back to Lee. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, it's tough to see how he misses that one. I don't think the defense was all that tight on him.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Berea against Len. Pulls up, high post. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, you can see why he's earned that kind of equity and trust. Even under pressure, Jeremy Lin delivers.
Berea kicks to Measure. Pass to Porzingis. Takes a three. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Prince outside. The pass to Lin. Len dishes to Lin. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Mavericks trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Herter. Porzingis with the rebound.
That's simply not aggressive enough. Needs to show grit and determination and didn't on that one.
Here's Lee. Count that one.
There's a steadiness to the game of Courtney Lee, and I love that he bodies up and stays in control.
Here's Lin. 10 points for him. Prince outside. They get it again.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Now here's Lee. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Back to Berea from the arc. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, Berea's intensity right now is not being matched by the defense, and to me, that's why he's scoring at will right now.
Atlanta's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You know, everyone on the floor needs some level of playmaking skill, Doris. Who are your picks for bigs who can really share the ball, good passers among the big men?
Yeah, one of my favorite players in the NBA to watch is Nikola Jokic, because his vision, his desire to share the basketball, his ability to see not one action ahead, but sometimes 2 actions ahead, is really remarkable for a man of his size. You look at somebody like Draymond Green, who is absolutely critical to the success of the Golden State Warriors on the offensive end of the floor. He can take it off the window, he can dribble it in transition, and in full speed make decisions going second by second that are really, really impressive.
Thread passes, do such a great job with the ball. I agree with you. Now Porzingis after Taurean Prince's 3-pointer that didn't go. Down low. Dedmon kicks to Len. It's Young on the wing. Good D by Lee.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
Feeds to Berea. And stolen by Dedmon. Prince outside. All alone. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. And it's Berea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands, and the strength to create space.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops. And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And to me, guys, there's a level of physicality that Enes Kanter provides that's important to his team. He is unafraid of anyone, and that in and of itself is crucial.
Here's Doncic after the basket by Atlanta. Passes it to Porzingis to the middle. Here's Kanter. Over Dedmon. Misses off the left iron. Atlanta leading by 3. Prince outside. Unloads from 13. Dedmon passes to Collins. Nice D from Porzingis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lee kicks to Doncic. And here is Barnes. 23 points for him the last game against Orlando. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis. That's good on the jump shot. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, when you couple the skill level and the size of Porzingis, he has got the chance to be elite.
Now here's Bazemore. 9 points last game. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Bazemore. The 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
Pass to Porzingis. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
And Atlanta has possession. Now, here is Young. 18 points for him. Prince's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Lee. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bazemore. Mavericks with the rebound. Down low. And it's blocked. Fires high post. And Young kicks to Collins. And it's good for 2. Collins has got 5 points so far.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second, and it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Now here's Prince. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now Doncic after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Looking to get it going. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Doncic. 9 points for Harrison Barnes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young dishes to Prince. Back to Young. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, and this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Here's Doncic. Kanter trying to free himself up. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Young. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Young's got 22 points.
You know, fleshing out his attack a little more. Young showing more of a willingness to go in there amongst the trees.
Now here's Porzingis. He has 7. Here's Lee outside. The rebound by Prince. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Young. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Cantor. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Cantor's got 5 points so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, it's just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. He is great at finding ways to create these calls.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
And the first one at the line is good.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so Young nails them both. Mavericks trailed by 3. Now Doncic, 23 points for him the last game against Orlando.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
Outside, Porzingis. 2 on the clock. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch you out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. It's, I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's very nice. It's very nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an antique.
Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 26 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
The skyline of Dallas illuminating the night sky as we welcome you back to the Lone Star State. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
Atlanta leading by 3. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Over on the wings, it's Bazemore and Prince. The big men are Collins and Edmond. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Doncic. There's the dish to Barea. Outside, Porzingis. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Porzingis has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Mavs. Well, Greg, for Atlanta, it was out with the old and in with the new for the point guard position for the Hawks.
And Hawks were able to trade down and still get the guy they wanted in Young. See him as an impact guard to build around for the future. Had to move Schroeder to free up space for Young, but this team now has a clear core to build around.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Trae Young. Cantor kicks to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Porzingis has got 11 points.
Well, we see a de-emphasis of the mid-range shot opportunities in today's NBA, but Porzingis excels in that area.
Now, here's Dedmon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shots good from Young.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Barea kicks to Barnes. Cantor with it. 5 points in the game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Barea finds Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
One shot, gentlemen.
And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. It just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
The thing about Porzingis, interesting guy beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo Anthony jersey as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap songs written about him, and the guy's just getting started.
That free throw good from Porzingis. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games, when it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes. I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
Good on the triple. 12 points for Barnes.
I'll tell you, the thing about Barnes, sometimes struggles to create the tight handle he continues to work on, really thrives when it's catch and shoot.
Kicks it to Young. Six to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Got a piece of it. The kick out to Barnes. Over Dedmon. The Mavericks rebound. Here's Cantor. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Well, there's simply no denying the strength of Enes Kanter. Even when you get physical with him, this guy is capable of playing through it.
For Dallas, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. And a change for the Hawks. Anderson, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Well, Enes Kanter, when we talk about rebounds per minute, Doris, he's generally very high on that list.
Oh, Kev, he's got the size and he's got the strength. But what I really love about him is there's this willingness to mix it up. This is a very physical player.
Shots good from Young.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Now, here's Doncic, guarded by Prince. And the pass to Barea. Tipped away. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Boy, we're getting to the stretch run, and this guy has not cooled off. He is not about to let this lead slip away.
Mavericks trail by 7. Barnes, right side. Fast break, the Hawks. Herter. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. And the Mavericks call time here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Mejri's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Lynn's checked in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, last year, pretty much a lost year for Lynn. Torres patella tendon on opening night, and Doris, that was it.
Yeah, that was hard to watch for Jeremy Lin because you know he's put in the time and was penciled in for a big role with Brooklyn. It's so nice to see him step back between the lines and continue playing.
Two shots.
First free throw is good.
And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
Lee's checked in for Dallas. Both free throws good from Lynn. And with Lynn, he made a point upon returning from injury, saying he will not change how he plays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys, they'll shy away from contact after experiencing a torn patella like Lynn did, but he knows that he is at his best going at defenders and absorbing that contact. He said he'll try and be more aware of how he lands, but has no plans of changing his game.
Now Prince. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. That one good for 2. That's now 8 points for Prince.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble. I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
And though some were skeptical of the contract Harrison Barnes signed, He's lived up to it. Not an elite player yet, but is emerging on a franchise caliber level and continues to improve and is strong and consistent really on both ends of the floor.
Carter, he's checked in for Taurean Prince.
One shot.
That's good from Barnes. And Greg, with Barnes, beyond what he does on the floor, he does everything right off the floor.
Yeah, I mean, this organization just loves his intangibles and demeanor as a leader. Incredible work ethic that allows him to keep refining his game. Still very young and is growing into the player this team hoped he'd be.
Now here's Lee. After Jeremy Lin's miss, Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
It's blocked. Lee outside. That one's in there. The Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Mejri.
Well, you love that Courtney Lee, a tremendous shooter, is willing to give it up when he sees a guy open. That's good stuff.
Lin. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Lin's got 6.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
I'll tell you, what an effort on the glass. Even with this lead, they're still going all out.
Barnes against Carter. Shot clock at 6. Snatched away. Fast break, the Hawks. Anderson wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
You know, Kevin, so important for Justin Anderson to hit this. Remember, this guy shot 45% from 3 in college. In the pros, that becomes a little bit more challenging.
Now, here's Barea. 16 points for him. Here's Lin. Lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 14.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And here's Barnes for 3. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Carter kicks to Lin. Back to Carter. Dishes to Lin. Powell with the steal. Pass to Barea, looking to end the run. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading by 17. To the paint. Herter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
In today's NBA, we like to talk about that three-point shot. Well, the Dallas Mavericks, believe it or not, took the 4th most in the NBA last year.
Dallas making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks.
One shot, gentlemen.
And the Mavs, Doris, not only took a lot of threes, they made a lot of threes.
Well, when you have shooters, the likes of Dirk Nowitzki, Wes Matthews, Doug McDermott, the list goes on, three-point shooting was the least of their worries last season.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. Teardrop shot, and Barea finishes inside. Barea's got 18 points.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
In the corner, Collins with it. Out to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Nowitzki, and it's Carter missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Nowitzki, no good.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
One shot.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
And when you watch Collins play, Greg, you just can't help but notice how athletic he is going to the rim.
Man, his hang time and ability to throw it down make him an ideal finisher inside. Very efficient because he's not only a strong finisher but also enjoys attacking the rim and does a great job, I think, of picking up misses, just being a pest for the defense. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They get a hand on it. Pass to Mejri. Here's Nowitzki. Lets it go with a three. Carter pulls it in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here is Carter, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Carter's got his first points in this one. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Barea, the pass to Mejri. Barea kicks to Barnes. No good with the triple.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Barea, stolen by Jeremy Lin. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Lin's got 16.
Well, Jeremy Lin finds a way to get to the inside of that paint, and difficult for the defense to do anything in there.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. Lin against Barea. Outside, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bazemore against Lee. Now here's Bazemore, guarded closely. That drive by Carter, but he gets it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Lin from long range, and that's collected by Nowitzki. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis, gliding in for the finish.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Here's Lin. Here's Dedmon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That's a nice play. You have to read and react in an instant to have success on the offensive glass.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Atlanta running away with it. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Porzingis, and it's Kleba in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Inside, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Harris. And that's 18 points for Porzingis.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
And Young kicks to Dorsey. Plumlee trying to break loose, and too long on the shot. Dallas shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's the teardrop. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 13 points here in the second half alone. To the right side. Dorsey passes to Plumlee. Here's Dorsey. Back to Plumlee. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Harris, good.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
To the left side wing. And Plumlee kicks to Dorsey. Atlanta again missing. Mavericks trailed by 19. Harris finds Porzingis. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Carter outside. The pass to Dorsey. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Now the Mavericks with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Harris outside. From downtown, it's hauled in by Dorsey. The Hawks leading by 17. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shooting for Atlanta, Tyler Dorsey. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Barea. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him. John Collins, he's checked in for Tyler Dorsey. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Nobody near Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, with that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Young's shot is off.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Well, we call that crowding the shooter, right? You don't give up an inch. It's just perfect defense.
Now, here is Young. Porzingis kicks to Barnes. Prince with the defensive effort. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside, Carter. The Mavericks pull it in. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. The feed now to Barea. Good defensive work there by Young.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Prince misses. Mavericks trail by 15. Over to the wing. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Cans the shot from the wing.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Porzingis. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. And pressing a bit here, down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it, and instead it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
And that one is good.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Knocked loose. Young with the steal. To the inside. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his 3rd foul of the game. When it comes to building confidence, Doris, some people say playing one-on-ones in practice is a huge help. Is that something that you did when you were playing at Providence?
Kevin, I believe this could be the single greatest development tool for any individual player. If you start at the free throw line and play one-on-one against a player who's maybe slightly above your level or certainly at your level, and you limit that one-on-one from the free throw line to 2 dribbles or less, your skill set, I promise you, is going to develop. The other thing I would encourage young players to do is play 3-on-3 because it forces you to move and to cut and to screen and how to do those things properly if you're going to be effective. I love 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. It always helps you when you go back to the 5-on-5.
That's such great advice. Now here's Barnes. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Dedmon. Here's Prince, the big dunk at the end of the break.
And the steal then right into the fast break. Great awareness.
Yes, intercepted the ball in stride. Turnovers like this are devastating to the opposition.
Cantor with it. Dedmon defending. Young with the steal. Tries it from 19. He squares up and sinks it. Young's got 49 points in the game.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Well, the league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year. And, you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin. And I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you. And the Mavericks call time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Kanter kicks to Porzingis, cranes it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 18 points just in the second half.
It hasn't mattered the scheme or the defender. Kristaps Porzingis is simply cooking right now.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Harrison Barnes.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Young inside, guarded by Barea. Mavericks trail by 20. Porzingis kicks to Barea. Kanter. It's good on the putback.
Boy, I love the attitude of Kanter. He is relentless on the offensive glass. How about that throw down?
Young passes to Collins. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Barea.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Doncic, no good. Atlanta leading by 18. Young outside. He kicks it to Bazemore. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Porzingis. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Kanter inside. Dedmon's there. Kanter's shot is off.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Hangs. Shot's good by Dedmon. And the Hawks lead by 20.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Barea finds Barnes. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Barea against Young. Passes to Dedmon. Inside. In the corner, Bazemore with it. 6 on the shot clock. It's good from long range.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
Kanter, high post. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Pass to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Barea against Young. Barea dishes to Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
And this is where JJ operates best, right? Draws attention, hits the roller in stride.
Young against Barea.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboards.
You know, and a lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the carom.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
And Bazemore kicks to Young. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So good at attacking the defense. At 7'3" and incredibly mobile, Kristaps Porzingis draws the contact.
And the first one drops.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3", can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA.
Good on both. Atlanta leading by 14. Here's Young. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Doncic. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Now, here is Young. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Young's got 53.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender. Well, just loses his head for a moment. That's not overthinking. That's just not thinking.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .136 left in the fourth. Perea, the pass to Porzingis. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist. Perea's got 6 assists in the game.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Shots good from Young.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Good. 32 points for Porzingis.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
The Hawks leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what the fans came to see.
Well, they took the crowd completely out of this game, and when you get a lead like that, it's sort of deflating for the home crowd. What a solid victory on the road.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
And here's Bazemore. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Jeremy Lin, impressive team win tonight. What were your thoughts?
I thought it was a great effort, 1 through 15. Everybody just coming out with high energy and playing team basketball.
The ball got going and it led to a big win, Jeremy. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.